Hello beautiful people, how are you all doing? Hope you are doing great. You are welcome to Joy Uzo TV. If this is your first time of coming across my video, you are very welcome. In this video, I will be showing you different ways you can ventilate. 4 different ways you can ventilate and for different use. If it sounds like something you are interested in, then just keep watching. Okay guys, let's get started. This is the Swiss lace I will be using. I already placed it to my mannequin head. I placed it on a straight line. So I will be showing you vertical/horizontal. You can ventilate straight like this way I'm doing right now. You are ventilating straight. I'm staying at the back at the moment, so I ventilate straight. You can also ventilate it horizontally, which is at the side. Okay guys, now I am done ventilating the straight line. The second line I'm going to ventilate is still going to be on the same line as the first one, which is at the back where I'm starting from. It's still on the same line. For all the ventilation guys, I'm going to be ventilating on one line, skip one line, then ventilate on the next line. And also ventilate on one hole, skip one hole, ventilate on the next hole. That's what I'm doing. I normally use this pattern for my boss braids, so I will be showing you different use of the different pattern I'm showing you now. Now I am ventilating it horizontally. Whichever way is still going to come out the same. You ventilate it straight, which is vertical, or you ventilate it horizontal, it's still the same thing. It's still going to come out the same. So this second ventilation, I'm still standing at the back and the lace is on a straight line, like vertically straight. This is vertical diagonal. I'm ventilating it vertically, but it's going to look diagonal when I'm done. I'm still standing at the back and I'm ventilating everything to the back. In case you do not know how to ventilate at all, this video is not on how to ventilate for beginners. I'm going to be linking a video in the description box if you do not know how to ventilate at all. I will also link the video to how to make closure. That is the way to make the regular closure, the one that normally covers the front part of the head. Okay guys, this is where the difference comes. I'm done with the first line. The second line, I'm not ventilating on the same line as the first one, like where I started the first one. I'm starting at the middle. It's not on the same line like when I started the first one. This one is at the middle, it's at the top, not on the same hole. Not on the same hole. So it's not going to come out like the first one. I normally use this ventilation for my frontal and full lace wig. I will be starting my ventilation on the same line like the first one, not the second one. Okay guys, this next pattern, I am standing, the lace is still on a straight line, but I am standing at the side. I'm staying at the side, and I'm going to be picking from side to the up. This is diagonal, so I'm picking from the side to the up. So guys, this is how it's looking now. I'm still ventilating on the same line. Like if you are drawing a diagonal shape, it's going up. I'm ventilating on that same line. I don't even know how to explain this. Let me just leave you to watch. Guys, I know that we are all trying to make these wigs to look natural, but no matter how we try, the lace is still going to show. If anyone takes a closer look at the lace, it's still going to show that you are putting on a wig. So just do all you can and leave the rest. Always try to pick very little amount of hair when you are ventilating. You can start by using 3 strands or 2. Then at the hairline, you can pick 1 strand to make it natural. Okay guys, this next one, you can see the lace is still straight. It's still the same diagonal method, but with a difference, just like the vertical horizontal and the vertical diagonal, which is the second one. This one is a little different from the normal diagonal that I did before. I ventilated on 1 hole, skip 1 hole, then ventilate on the next hole. Ventilate on 1 line, skip 1 line, and the next line as normal. If you don't want your closure to come out scanty, you want it much fuller, like dense, then you can ventilate in every line. Do not skip any line, but you can skip a hole. Okay guys, you can see what I'm doing now. I am ventilating in the middle of the first line, of the first line. Like, it's still diagonal, but not on a straight line like the first one. This one is in between the holes. In between the holes, I ventilate. Like when you take it backward, you will see that the next ventilation is in the middle of that first ventilation, not on top, on the same line. It will be in the middle. So guys, I did the same thing to the other side. You can see the way it's looking. Remember guys, this is not the normal closure. None of this ventilation can cover the front part of your hair. They are all going to the back. Okay guys, let me start by explaining what I use this ventilation for. With this ventilation, I use it for boss braid, knotless boss braid. So the reason why I use this pattern, it's because I can always get a straight pattern for my braids, for my boss braids, and also for cornrow. I still use this one for cornrow, but I do not use it for closure. It's not going to look natural at all. Or frontal. I do not use it for frontal or closure. I use it for boss braids or for cornrow. This next ventilation, I use it for frontal This is the same ventilation I used for my last frontal. You can use it for closure, you can use it for frontal, you can use it for full lace wig, for cornrow and buzz braids on a full lace wig, but not on a closure. I've not tried it, but I don't think it's going to come out well because of the pattern. Before I forget, guys, you can also use random ventilation on your full lace wig. It must not be this particular method. You can do it randomly. I use this also for my cornrow. In my last cornrow video, the all back, this is the ventilation that I use for that same frontal, and I use the frontal for that cornrow. So you can use it for frontal, you can use this ventilation for closure. Okay, this next ventilation, it's okay for closure, but I don't advise for frontal because of the side I ventilated it to. So I do not advise it for frontal. This ventilation, normally you get your pattern. So after ventilating to the part, it will be difficult for you to bring the hair to the other side, like if you are using it for frontal. But you can also use this ventilation for your T-part frontal or T-part closure. You can use it for T-part frontal, but not for the normal frontal because of the pattern. Because we ventilated from side to side, and you cannot take it to the other side. And on a T-part frontal, you know, T-part frontal always has a pattern, so that is where you stop, and you cannot take it to the other side. So this particular ventilation is good for T-part and normal closure. Then this other ventilation, this one is also good, it's also okay for closure and a T-part, but I don't advise for frontal, except if you are using it for frontal, except the frontal is going to be having a part, like you just create a pattern for it, you are not going to change it. If you found this video helpful, please do not forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Give the video a thumbs up, it's very important. Please guys, share and comment. Also like and follow my page. If you are a returning subscriber, you guys are the boss. Thanks for always stopping by. I really appreciate you. God bless you. Feel free to check out my other videos, and I will see you in my next video. Love you.